So, liebe Leute von heute, herzlich willkommen zurück hier bei Genshin Impact für die PlayStation 4, wo unsere Arbeiten im Zuge des zweiten Laternenrituals immer noch weitergehen wird. Aber was war das? Was war das denn jetzt? Die seltsame Geschichte der Schreinjungfer? Vor der merkwürdigen Kitsune-Statue steht eine mysteriöse, maskierte Schreinjungfer und so wie es aussieht, braucht sie Hilfe. Eine seltsame Geschichte in Konda. Okay. Warte mal, ist das jetzt, er sagt, noch ein neues... Nein, das kann, er sagt, jetzt kein Mini-Event sein. Das muss jetzt wiederum irgendetwas... Warte mal. Das muss jetzt irgendetwas... Umgebungsreise an 8 Schauplätzen. Ah, sieh mal an. Sieh mal an, neben dem Laternenritual gab es, er sagt, wie es aussieht, jetzt noch eine weitere, noch ein weiteres Event. Tja, das hatte ich, wie es aussieht, schon ein bisschen verpennt. Generell wie den Kram hier, wie man ja sehen kann. Generell wie den Kram habe ich hier schon alles ein bisschen verpennt. Aber ja, da war ja noch irgendetwas für diesen Monat gewesen. Oder jedenfalls für ein paar Tage. Im Februar war ja noch eine klitzekleine Sache gewesen. Ein klitzekleines Mini-Event. Wo man ja einen Tanuki an verschiedenen Orten in Teyvat aufsuchen muss. Oder jedenfalls muss man einen Tanuki auf Reisen erstmal finden. Und dafür auch noch besondere Belohnungen kriegen und so weiter und so fort. Nun denn, wie dem auch sei, wie dem auch sei. Jetzt müssen wir uns hier jetzt allerdings erstmal im Quingce-Dorf darum kümmern, dass auch hier das Feuerwerk zum Laternenritual ordentlich vonstatten geht.
Oh, how could a whole batch of fireworks just vanish like that?
Hello, Granny Roshin. We'd like to know more about the recent fireworks theft.
Oh, Lady Keqing, I can hardly believe you came personally to investigate.
It's no trouble at all. Please, tell us what happened.
Well, when they brought the fireworks, the children in the village were very excited. They were all gathered round, watching the area for a long time. The workers piled up the fireworks and said they would go confirm the locations to set them off. That's when they left the village. Oh, now let me remember. Ah, yes, I recall that they left the fireworks in an open area just next to a house down the old road. But the very next day, all the fireworks were nowhere to be seen. The person in charge of the fireworks was so anxious that they went straight back to the city to find a solution. Oh, the villagers here are worried too. The fireworks missing can only mean that there are thieves about. There are elderly and kids in the village, you know. Although the Milleliths are stationed here, no one dares to go out anymore.
I understand. Please help reassure the people in the village and tell them everything's going to be fine with the Millelith standing guard. Traveler, let's go investigate the place where the fireworks were stolen.
Tja, geht zum Feuerwerkslager. Na, das werden wir jetzt auch mal in Angriff nehmen. Und wir werden diese Diebe schon stellen können. Da bin ich mir sicher.
This is the place. The fireworks were stolen here.
The thieves must think there are mostly elderly and children living in Quingce village, all too weak to defend themselves. Otherwise, they would never dare commit such a blatant crime. This is absolutely awful. We cannot let such a matter go unpunished. Let's see if we can find any clues here before we plan our next step.
Also gut. Suche nach Hinweisen. Ah ja, da drüben ist schon mal ein Hinweis. Ich weiß zwar nicht, was für einer, aber ich sehe, hier ist ein Hinweis.
Are these footprints? Let's see where they lead.
Tja, Fußspuren. Der oder die Verbrecher scheinen also hier in der Nähe zu sein.
Footprints continue here. Let's keep following them. The footprints continue here. Let's keep following them.
Okay, keine Sorge, die Feuerwerksdiebe werden sogleich geschnappt werden.
Sir, please. This is all just a big misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding, you say? If so, then tell me, why are you hiding here?
Please, good sir. This really is just a misunderstanding. I would never dream of getting anywhere near the Feiyun Commerce Guild shipment.
Something's happening over there. Let's go have a look.
Oh, the Feiyun Commerce Guild? It must be.
Please, save your breath. Restrain this fellow! Tightly now, we mustn't let him get away.
Yes, young master.
I was sure it was an evil spirit. Turns out it's the treasure hoarders again.
Xingchun Changyun! Hello!
Hey, was macht ihr? Seid ihr auch auf der Suche nach Feuerwerksdieben?
Well, hello, dear traveler. Our fates cross once again. What brings you here?
Excuse me. Please, tell me what is happening here.
Ah, yes. Allow me to explain. It so happens that every year during the Lantern Rite, the Feiyun Commerce Guild transports supplies to various villages outside of Liyue Harbor. Family rules stipulate that the supplies must be personally escorted by a family member. Because my older brother went last year, the duties have fallen to me this time around.
Oh, so what's Changyun doing here?
Changyun happened to be visiting, so I cordially invited him to join us for the journey.
Oh, I see. But why did Changyun say he thought there was an evil spirit?
I see that you are not familiar with the story of old. It is said that fireworks were once called firecrackers, and were used to ward off evil spirits and the like. In ancient times, Liyue was plagued by evil spirits. As people gathered together to celebrate the annual festival, the yang energy would intensify, and evil spirits were thus attracted to the fringes of the city by the strong scent. Liyue Harbor was under the gracious protection of Rex Lapis, so the spirits dared not enter the city. However, they still lingered near the city gates and pestered the passers-by. In order to drive the spirits away, people made firecrackers and lit them near the city gates. The flashes of light and loud noise successfully drove the spirits whence they came. This festival is now known as the Lantern Rite. It was my intention to travel around to see if there are any malicious spirits lying in wait for passers-by. Since I happened to have a shipment of goods to deliver, and our course was through the mountains, I naturally thought it best to have my thaumaturge friend traveling alongside me.
Xingqiu said he learned the story about evil spirits from an ancient text. The text vividly describes the appearance and even the whereabouts of the spirits.
Changyun hat das Buch nicht einmal gesehen, oder?
Anyway, when we arrived at the area, Changyun sensed an ambush about to take place. Upon searching the area, we found a group of treasure hoarders. They tried to flee the moment we were upon them. Fortunately, I was swift enough to catch one of them. Your timing couldn't have been more fortunate. We were just preparing to send them to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. He insists the matter is merely a misunderstanding, but things seem quite clear as I see it.
Good, sir. Just hear me out. Everyone knows the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Had we known it was your merchant caravan, we never would have dared to attack. The master of the Feiyun Commerce Guild is famous for his generosity and noble deeds, a true hero of the people. So, you see, this is nothing but a big misunderstanding. We didn't want any trouble with the guild.
What you mean to say is that you were targeting someone else then? Well, who was it?
Well, just trust me. We were definitely not trying to steal your goods. Please believe me.
Master Xingqiu, I would like to borrow a few of your staff to escort the thief to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. As for the bounty, we will pay you afterward.
It is my humble duty to uphold justice. No remuneration shall be necessary. Come then. See that this thief is taken to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Yes, young master, leave it to us. You heard him. Take this man over there and make sure he's secured. Tie each of his fingers separately if you have to. He's not gonna pull anything under our watch.
Wait a second. Please also deliver this message to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. It's very likely that this thief is related to the recent fireworks theft in Quingce Village. Make sure they have someone question him thoroughly.
So the plot thickens. Is your task clear? We mustn't disappoint the Yuang.
Yes, young master, I understand. We'll be on our way.
Die Hausdiener bringen den Schatzräuber weg.
I've heard many good things about you, Master Xingqiu. Thank you for your assistance.
I hardly lifted a finger. Think nothing of it.
Everyone, my intuition tells me that there could be more than one group of treasure hoarders in this area.
More than one group?
Oh, you've got quite a keen eye too, Chongyun.
During our search, I found scattered sets of footprints differing from those on the road. There may still be other treasure hoarders waiting to ambush passers-by. When I was chasing the treasure hoarders earlier, I noticed that they were nearly unarmed and very few in numbers. If they truly intended to ambush the Feiyun Commerce Guild, they must have overestimated themselves. If you ask me, they didn't seem to be staging an ambush, but rather it appeared as if they were waiting for someone.
It appears they may be the thief's accomplices. They were probably hiding here to wait for the stolen goods.
What exactly are the stolen goods, if I may ask?
Keqing erzählt die Geschichte des Diebstahls von Feuerwerkskörpern.
Taking advantage of the elderly and children. What a loathsome group of criminals. Lady Keqing, don't fret about manpower. Chongyun, let's go lend them a hand in Qingce Village, shall we?
Yeah, just leave it to us. We can handle a bunch of thieves.
Thank you. That will help alleviate the crisis in Qingce Village. Unfortunately, the footprints we were following end here. I don't know where we should go next. It seems we were only a moment away from catching all the treasure hoarders.
Aww. Keqing.
Wo ein Wille ist, ist auch ein Weg.
Thank you. Master Xingqiu, I'll leave Qingce Village under your watch.
Most assuredly, Lady Keqing.
Chongyun und Xingqiu machen sich auf den Weg zum Quingce-Dorf.
It's fortunate our paths crossed with those two.
Ja, es ist gut, Hilfe zu haben und keinen Finger zu rühren.
It's so cool to fight for justice.
The thieves who stole the fireworks haven't revealed themselves yet. I'll go have a look around. Traveler, please go take a rest in Qingce Village. I've troubled you enough already. I can handle the rest of this matter myself.
Keqing, are you planning to look for clues all by yourself? Somehow that doesn't sound like a very good idea. Oh, wait! You're in the Liwei Qixing. Why don't you ask some of your subordinates to help? At least it'll be safer than investigating on your own.
Da hat Paimon ganz recht.
Yes, I agree, but we are short-handed at the moment. I can handle these trivial matters myself. The fireworks that were transported to Qingce Village were quite bulky. They couldn't have gone far. Way I see it, if they were clever enough, they would conceal the stolen goods somewhere and then come pick them up later. All I have to do is find out where they hid the fireworks and then return to the location with reinforcements. Don't worry. I am not reckless, and I won't carelessly alert the thieves. You can certainly trust me by now.
Well, when you put it that way.
It's settled then. Traveler, Paimon, please go get some rest. I'll go find you in Quingce Village when I'm done.
Tja, das ist jetzt erstmal ein Plan. Oh, das war jetzt schon der nächste Teil? Die Fortsetzung folgt. In unserer Erinnerung sind die Sternschnuppen immer bunt. Warte auf die verabredete Zeit, 8 bis 12 Uhr. Aber gut. Da wir... Nicht so voreilig jetzt sein. Bevor wir jetzt natürlich ja zurück ins Quingce-Dorf gehen können, haben wir jetzt auch noch die Möglichkeit, ein bisschen mehr Feuerwerkskörper herzustellen. Ja, in der Tat. 2 neue Aufgaben haben wir. Kalte Blüten leuchten im Winterschnee. Okay, mal sehen. Was können wir da machen? Flexible Antwort? Nein, Akribie. Wie war denn das jetzt noch? Das war ein bisschen zu viel jetzt. Ne, Schmelzen beenden. Das war jetzt leider noch nicht so recht das Richtige. Warte, wir müssen eigentlich jetzt auch mal kurz mal sehen, was es jetzt hier eigentlich verlangt. Bunte Flammen, bunte Flammen. Wie viele Punkte brauchen wir für diese nächste Mission? Also bei beiden Missionen brauchen wir mindestens 3600 Feuerwerkspunkte. Na gut, da wir das jetzt erstmal wissen, weiß ich jetzt auch, was ich hier machen muss. Okay, das war jetzt erst falsch gewesen. Hab mich einmal verklickt. Entscheidende Kühnheit. Okay, das war jetzt erst auch falsch. Okay, irgendwas scheint jetzt hier nicht so ganz richtig zu laufen. Nee, das ist immer noch nicht so ganz richtig. Nee, das ist immer noch nicht so ganz richtig. Okay, das ist jetzt wieder falsch. Verdammt nochmal, es stört mich jetzt doch ein bisschen sehr. Ne, das ist jetzt auch wieder falsch. dass er sagt, das Ganze, er sagt, nicht so bleibt, wie man es eingestellt hat. Es war fast richtig. Es war fast richtig. Aber ich will jetzt unbedingt die 3600 noch voll kriegen. Okay, jetzt haben wir eigentlich noch genügend Material übrig. Also gut, damit bin ich jetzt zufrieden. Wir haben es jetzt geschafft, 3979 Punkte bei dieser Mission zu kriegen. Jetzt müssen wir jetzt hier... vorsichtig sein. Okay, das war ideal. Zwar nicht ganz perfekt, bei der einen Sache waren wir zwar ein bisschen drüber, aber wir haben jetzt immerhin hier auch einen Wert von über 3900 zusammengekriegt. Tja, und das war jetzt wenigstens ausreichend gewesen. Wirklich ausreichend gewesen, um dann jetzt, er sagt, noch die nächsten Feuerwerkskörper einzusammeln. Tja, alles exzellent. Und damit würde ich dann jetzt wirklich mal sagen, dass wir die flüchtigen Farben im Fluge im nächsten Part dann auch wirklich mal zum Abschluss bringen werden. Und bis dahin sage ich dann jetzt erst einmal Tschüss, bis zum nächsten Mal. Bis dann und ciao.